Anybody got an idea what the Gigmaster uses this big holy pan for? Well, I'm going to tell you two things. I want to make small lid balls. That's my ultimate goal here, and for two reasons. One, y'all know my underwater camera system I got for the drone, underwater drone I got. Well, I'm going to mount it to a rack where we can actually set some bait and watch crabs and shrimp eating it and get some really good video. I'm hoping that's going to come out good. But I need some little small lid balls to put in the plastic frame I'm going to make to weight it down so it doesn't float. Where can I get little lid balls at? Y'all know I got plenty of lid. Well, my idea was to have little holes in a pot and have something spinning so little drops will come out. I said, that's a lot of work. You got to be spinning something while you do it. I said, how about if I bought this, I looked online, and spun it around like this so that that melted lid is slowly going over each hole and dropping a drop out in water to harden it so I get little lid balls. That's the plan we're going to try. We got to get a handle mounted on it. We got to spray this with some graphite so stuff doesn't stick to it and see what it does. It will also be good for diving weights. They use little lid balls in bags that you mount on you to dive down with to hold you down. If this works, I'm going to have a lot of divers doing this, probably making little lid balls. If it doesn't work, you won't see this video. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing modified so we can test it and see how it works. Here we go. Oh, we're getting ready to try this experiment out. I hope it works. Let me show you what we got. I actually bought a new gas burner, so we got that. We got some lead that we're going to be melting on here to try it with. We got a handle mounted on our, what we're going to be spinning around here. We're going to actually spray this with some graphite in a second. And we got a thing here that we're going to drop it in here. Hopefully as it hits it, it'll harden before it gets down to that plastic. The water will cool off enough that it won't melt in the plastic. But I got an extra top in there for protection for that. Alright, let's, we got some extra lead here too if we want to try to melt it. But let's go ahead and see if we can spray this. What will happen, sometimes different metals will stick to this right here. So we're going to spray it. Clogged up. We got to get another one. Hold on. I think this one's going to work. What we're going to do, we're just going to mist a little graphite on this to keep it from sticking. Don't know if it would or not, but it could. So as you see, we're going to go ahead and coat this thing with some graphite, just in case it sticks. I do this when I melt my lead into those little pans too, and to keep it from sticking. All right, it's ready to go. What y'all think? Let's get the fire fired up and melt some lead. Here we go. I know you see it's starting to melt down. We'll have to take our little skimmer right here and get all that out of here before it's over with. But we're going to wait till it kind of cleans up a little before we do that. We'll get a little bit out. Here we go. Alright, looks like everything's melted. We just want to get all the trash out of it. As much as we can anyway. And I've been getting it out a little bit at a time here. As you can see down here, you can see the tabs that were in there for the sinkers and all. I think we're just about clean enough though. We're getting ready to do our experiment right now. Alright, my thought is the faster you move it, the smaller the balls be, the slower you go, the bigger they'll be. But we're going to find out right now. Y'all ready? Wow, that's a lot of lead. It's kind of heavy. Let me get it moving. Alright, we just did a little bit. Let's see how it looks in there. I'm not sure yet. I don't think I'm spinning it quite fast enough. I think we're going to have to do a little bit more spinning. Here we go. Get it spinning a little more. I'm going to go ahead and try that. It's kind of going in too fast, I think, but we're going to see. We're going to see what it does. All right, we got it all in there. We definitely got a pile of lead there. I don't know if it's usable yet. Let's let it cool down and check it out. All right, this is our first test. You know, even these pieces like this will be fine. That'll work just perfect with what I'm trying to do right there. I'm going to put it inside of a plastic pipe to weight it down. Let's see what the majority of it here is. You know, I think I can use that. Even though the process needs perfecting, the little balls would definitely be better, but it is making little small pieces. Alright, we're going to have to perfect the process a little bit. it might be a two-man process where one person's spinning it real fast and the other person is actually doing it, you know, pulling it. But right now, you get it going the right speed and all, I think it'll work. This is going to work for my first project. This is going to work. We're going to try it. Fill those little pipes up with this stuff right here and weight it down so it doesn't float on my little holder I'm going to make to put in the water. You can see where these balls, if you had cut it off soon enough, it'd be a little ball. If it's fast enough. Alright, we're going to have to do some more experimentation, but hey, so far I'm liking it. Oh, there you can see with that graphite, this lid comes right up, which is pretty nice. Look at that, got all that up. I'll be able to remelt that and use it right there. I'm going to start off at an angle and put just a little bit up here, let it run down and see how it does. Here we go, let's see what it does here. Just a little tiny bit here. Are y'all ready? Let's see if a little bit drips out. There we go, that's what I want to do, right there. Alright, I think that's working better, just a little bit. So just a little bit goes through there, and so it's not. Alright, we're going to try that on all this right there real quick. Just kind of let it run down the edge. Pull the orange here, hopefully. Yeah, the holes could be smaller, I think. It could make it a little bit better. Like that. There we go. Alright, let's see how this turns out first batch here. Whoa, it's hot. Whoa, here we go. Okay, that's it. Let's see how that turned out better than the last time. But I'm looking over here on this edge right here. I'm liking that. That's looking better all the time. Look at those little balls. That's where I want to get to, those little tiny balls like that. Look at that. That will work. That'll go right in our little pipe I'm putting together. Let's see how this looks in here. That'll crunch up inside the pipe too, but they're not. The balls end up better on this end right here. Look at that. That's not bad. I'm liking that. A little more perfecting. If the holes are smaller, and I think it would work even better. And a little slower process of it going through. Alright, I'm kind of liking this second run right here. I've never seen anybody else do that before, and I think it can be perfected where you can get the little balls and use it for your diving weight and some other projects that I'm doing anyway. Anyway, we'll have to do a little bit more modifications and give it another try another day. I appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. You never know what experiments we'll be doing next. Stay tuned.